K.Cole says, no, Lucas, don't give Xbox free content. They can have the free content. This is for Xbox.
Goddamn right.
What's up, everyone? Another day, another slay, and I hope yours is going good, because holy shit, we have a salt overflow right now. Like, I won't lie to you, the salt has been pretty dry the last couple of months. That's mostly why I haven't uploaded. But I think it's safe to say, because of the events the other night, the drought has finally come to an end, and now we're in the middle of a salt hurricane. So what happened? Well, the Game Awards happened. I missed like the first hour, but then I got in with Klutzy King on his stream. Go check out his channel, he makes good shit, and I think the stream is still up if you guys want to go check it out. And quite honestly, this was probably the most entertaining Game Awards ever. I'm not even bullshitting you on that. This shit was like going to a high school football game at a ghetto school where everybody's just fucking out of control. It was actually funny as fuck. God of War, I'm pretty sure, won like a total of 6 awards, which I won't lie, those are all very well deserved. However, Elden Ring started to kill it in like the last 15 minutes, getting both Best Game Direction and Game of the Year. And fanboys are losing their shit. I won't lie, honestly, I've said it like 5 times already. I enjoyed God of War Ragnarok a lot more than I did with Elden Ring. Elden Ring on its own just isn't really my thing. I've never really been a fan of the fantasy genre as a whole. Hard games like that mostly just piss me off, and I just really fucking loved the writing in God of War. However, the fact alone that I put in over 30 hours into this game and still had as good of a time as I did with it, even with seemingly everything being stacked against this game's favor in my eyes, that should be a testament to how genuinely fucking groundbreaking Elden Ring is. However, it's still not my favorite game of this year. I mean, my real favorite game of this year was the Persona 5 PC port. I mean, how the fuck could it not be that? But if we're talking about new games that came out this year, I'd have to go with God of War, because again, like I said in my last Quantum video, I don't think we've had a PlayStation game this fucking good in general since the first Last of Us came out almost 10 years ago, especially in terms of writing. There is also some badass who just came up with the Elden Ring developers when they were accepting their award and just gave a random speech about Bill Clinton, truly the unsung hero of this show that just made watching it worth it. And then of course, Sonny Suljic is actually like so fucking fine. Like, I had never seen the voice actor for Atreus before this show, and bro just came on screen and I'm like, holy shit, that right there is my celebrity crush, I swear to God. And no, I'm not being a pedophile, YouTube. I'm 17, I was born in July of 2005. He's like 1 month younger than me. Chill the fuck out. However, y'all aren't here to see me suck God of War's dick. That's for next week or something. Or talk about the Game Awards, because genuinely, who gives a shit about the Game Awards? No, you're here to see what came in the aftermath of the Game Awards, the salt. And salt there is. So enough talking, and let's see what pretty much every corner of the internet has shout out today. So one of the things at the beginning of the show was showing The Last of Us's PC port release date. I'm super excited for this port. The first Last of Us is like one of my favorite games ever. It's probably my favorite PlayStation game, unless you're counting Persona 5, obviously. But honestly, I don't count it as a PlayStation game because it's made by Atlas and not Sony Interactive. And since those games are on all platforms now, I basically just consider it a multiplat. That aside, one thing I found really funny when they put up the listing for The Last of Us on Steam is that the game is $60, while on PS5 still to this day, it's $70.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Genuinely, I don't know what to say. The fact that PlayStation just knows they're cucking their own audience and their audience isn't gonna care at all is just the funniest shit to me.
But they charged us $70? Laugh my ass off.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
I mean, again, y'all are the ones who bought it, who defended the fact that there's next to no improvements to it outside of graphics, and it's pretty much just like a really well-made remaster being charged for $70. Again, like, I know I'm definitely gonna be buying this shit in probably day one when it comes to PC, but then at the same time, even $60 is a pretty steep asking price for how fucking soulless the game feels. However, playing The Last of Us on PC is playing The Last of Us on PC, and I'm still probably just gonna buy it with Steam keys for like $45 in the end anyway. And now we have what you guys have been waiting for, the Elden Ring Salt Round 2. Oh dear God, save us from what we're all about to see. We're gonna start with the tweets first and just save the videos for last, because the video takes are just fucking golden, especially the one that I have saved for the end. But yeah, as soon as the show was done, Klutzy and I knew it needed to be done and to go straight to Twitter to see what stupid shit people were saying, and they really did not disappoint.
I've never felt so fucking upset until God of War got runner-up. I don't give a fuck about hype. I care about merit. Elden Ring is in no fucking way should have beaten God of War Ragnarok. I don't care if it's classic From Software greatness. It's rigged as shit.
Yeah, this tweet might just seem like your average fanboy take at this point. However, it goes much more into that when you look at the little 18+ emoji in his name. And then you go to his Twitter backlog to find Five Nights at Freddy's furry porn as one of the last few things he posted. Jesus Christ, these responses just write themselves at this point. But yeah, all these people are just gonna claim it's rigged for every award except for the ones that they gave to God of War and Horizon, which even still Horizon didn't get any awards, so it's just God of War.
Horizon deserved best art direction. God of War Ragnarok is my game of the year.
Bro, Horizon's art direction was literally a fucking copy and paste from the first game. Don't get me wrong, Horizon was fucking beautiful to look at, even on a base PS4. However, the aesthetic was the exact same shit as it was the last time around. Elden Ring, when you look at that shit, it looks like a fucking painting. It's gorgeous. And like I said earlier, I liked God of War better than Elden Ring. However, from an objective standpoint, Elden Ring just shits on God of War. The combat is more in depth, the visuals are more creative, the writing, although you can definitely debate on whether it's comparable to God of War or not, is still really good with some really fucking deep lore. Only difference is you actually have to look for Elden Ring's lore, while in Ragnarok it's the game's main focus. So if like the narrative is bad, the whole game just ends up being shit. Also, just on a random tangent, the fact that Horizon 2 got like nothing was also funny as fuck to me. I still find it just appalling that as an aspiring writer they fucking nominated that mess of a story for best narrative. I do think it should have won something, because I think from a gameplay standpoint it was fun as hell, just not from the writing standpoint.
God of War was better, laugh my ass off. Robbery of the century, bro. But honestly, not that mad, because I know that God of War was the real game of the year.
Yeah, fucking right. Bigger robbery than when Last of Us 2 won against fucking Doom Eternal? The fuck?
Elden Ring got 2 awards and won Game of the Year. Meanwhile, God of War Ragnarok wins half the awards and loses to Elden shit.
It got 4. 6 if you're counting the awards from previous years for most anticipated game. Learn to count, dumbass.
How does God of War Ragnarok win 3 times the amount of awards than any other game and then lose Game of the Year? Makes 0 sense to me. If God of War got most of the rewards, what logic is there that Elden Ring gets it?
I mean, the same shit happened with Red Dead 2 and God of War back in 2018. I kept seeing people compare this situation to that. But yeah, this is what happens when people put all this hype into the Game Awards as if they mean anything. We've been saying this since they were fucking made. They don't. They probably never will. It's all just one big advertisement, just without as much hype as something like E3. Like, when the highlight of your show is some teenager coming up on stage, uninvited, and giving a speech about Bill Clinton, that's when you know you've done something terribly wrong.
No shot this mid-game won Game of the Year. It has almost no story, repeats and lacks exploration, which Ragnarok doesn't fail on. How the fuck did God of War Ragnarok not win Game of the fucking Year? God of War robbed of Game of the Year. Bro, I'm livid. How did this happen? Like God of War and Horizon Forbidden West were contenders, and they lost to a game that is mostly just hard and that's it.
This is all just tell me you've never gotten past the first optional boss in Elden Ring without telling me you've never gotten past the first optional boss in Elden Ring. Anyone who's played at least 5 hours of this damn game would be able to tell you that it's so much more than the game just being hard. Again, the art style, the exploration, the world, the lore, the music, the boss design, it's all just FromSoft at their best for any of their games. I really do need to get back into Elden Ring and attempt finishing that shit, because I've already gotten this far into the game, I might as well just finish it at this point.
Telling you now, if God of War won, that kid would have not made it on stage. Elden Ring made that possible for him.
Bro, if that kid's reason for coming up and being the most entertaining part of the show was because Elden Ring won Game of the Year, and had it not won, he wouldn't have come up, thank fucking God Elden Ring won. I mean, shit, give the award to Elden Ring every single fucking year from now on if it means something like that is gonna happen every time Elden Ring wins Game of the Year.
God of mid-cringe rock. God of War is better than your favorite game. Elden Ring is Game of the Year. God of War won more awards, LOL.
I don't even know what the fuck this is. This is just like comparing who has the smaller dick. Both games are really fucking good games in their own way. Elden Ring is just better. Simple as that. I don't know what to tell you.
God of War would have won if it wasn't a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The Game Awards just fucking hate PlayStation now, and that's why they gave God of War 6 fucking awards, gave 2 PlayStation games the Game of the Year awards, gave The Last of Us 2 literally anything, and even this year had half the fucking Game of the Year nominees be PlayStation exclusive. But yeah, they just hate PlayStation, trying to drag their name through the fucking mud. Fuck you, Game Awards.
Elden Ring is basically a Sony game.
Oh my god, no, not this again, please, no. Yeah, there were all these people saying that Elden Ring was now a PlayStation developed game because Sony bought part of FromSoft. This is the biggest amount of copium I've ever seen. Sony had next to nothing to do with Elden Ring's development. They just threw money at FromSoft to probably make some of their next games exclusive to PS5. Just like what Microsoft is doing with Starfield right now. It's genuinely so fucking stupid. Just shut the fuck up and play your damn games. Most of y'all spent more time time on Twitter than playing God of War when that game came out. And I ended up finishing that shit before like 90% of y'all. That game has like 50 hours worth of content in it. You're telling me you've done all that shit in under a month? I highly doubt it unless you all just don't have fucking lives, which at this point I wouldn't even put it past you guys. But yeah, that's the end of the tweets I felt like grabbing, and now we're gonna jump into live reactions from least entertaining to most entertaining. So let's jump right in with Harman Smith. I know, you know it's gonna be bad when Harman Smith has the least entertaining reaction that I clip.
Game of the year winner is Elden Ring.
I saw that coming, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything more, so I think we can just end the stream now. I guess we can just check 4chan real quick.
Bro is so done that he just went straight into 4chan. I don't know, that shit is just so random. I've never really used 4chan before because, I mean, I'm not a fucking weirdo. I mean, I'm gay, but I'm not a weirdo gay like that. Yeah, his reaction was just kind of boring. I was more so hoping for something like his reaction to Oh No It's Alex's Steam Deck video from last year. But, you know, you win some, you lose some, and I still just found it really funny that he just left the stream and went to 4chan without even ending the stream.
He's gone developer.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. When they got to the God of War music, that shit was fucking hitting.
I'll definitely give God of War that. I like Elden Ring's music, but there's just something about God of War Ragnarok's two main themes. That shit just goes so fucking hard. I don't know why. Again, probably a hot take, but I think God of War deserved that music award over Elden Ring. Like, I'll listen to Atreus' theme while I'm running at the gym and shit, and that shit just goes so fucking hard.
God damn.
Hey Jay,
Huh?
don't get too hyped, Jay.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you say that, but then you start bitching up a storm in like 15 seconds.
That bad, bro. When they play the God of War theme, all I'm gonna say, we finally got the Elden Ring theme right beside God of War. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Elden Ring got a good ass theme, but nothing gets you in the mode like hearing the God of War's theme, bro. I'm being 100% honest. They were right beside each other. So if anybody wanted to talk about, oh, whose music is better, it don't even matter. God of War won the audio and music tonight.
I mean, it better have fucking won audio over Elden Ring's, because Elden Ring's audio was kind of shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on.
Okay, let's put in our votes. I'm voting for Elden Ring. I think we gonna see some fuck shit.
Elden Ring.
Oh, hey.
Woo, let's get it. Let's see who it is. I got Elden Ring.
I already know who it is. I'm not gonna say, but you hear it.
Yup, Elden Ring won.
Also, why the fuck is Jay just like not putting the awards up on screen? I don't know, it's just like really shitty editing. I don't know if that was a mistake or if he did it to avoid copyright or something. Wouldn't that shit be ironic as hell if Jaytech just was doing shit to avoid copyright?
Yep.
So, yup, I already knew. So guess what, guys? Guess what? Guess what? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? What did I tell y'all? I never thought that Jeff Keighley was gonna do the right thing.
Yeah, Jeff Keighley never does the right thing. That's why they gave God of War 2018 the Game of the Year award over Red Dead 2. And also, why do they act like this was all Jeff Keighley's decision? This was all the fucking critics. They literally say that on the website. 90% critic. Elden Ring did really well with critics, so it makes sense that it won.
He'll never do the right thing because
I never thought Jeff Keighley was gonna do the right fucking thing. And I don't care. I don't care who talks to me about any fucking game. Elden Ring is not Game of the Year.
Jay, chill. Inside voice. We're gonna pretend like it's kindergarten since you don't know how to keep your dick in your pants most of the time. Take an edible or something. I thought you said you don't give a shit.
It took home less awards, and by that standard, it did not reach Game of the Year.
But they still gave it the award. Cope harder, dude.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It is not Game of the Year. And most of the niggas telling you it is, they didn't beat the game.
I mean, you don't really have to beat a game to know that it's good. Like, again, I only put like 30 hours into the game, but I can tell you, yeah, Elden Ring is like objectively better than God of War in pretty much every way, except for probably the writing and the music and the graphics. But even still, Elden Ring has like more of an art style than like graphical fidelity, while God of War is just like mostly focused on realism. But even still, both are great games in their own ways.
And they can't tell you what the story is.
Why do they keep bringing up the story? It's a game. You're supposed to play it, not like listen to its writing or whatever. Like, stories in games definitely make the whole experience better. I love seeing well-written games from time to time. However, games don't need to have a story for it to be good. Breath of the Wild, my favorite game ever, honestly has a pretty shit story that's really messy. Does that make me change my opinion on that game at all? Hell no. It's one of the most freeing experiences I've ever played, and I still make an effort to replay that shit every year. And even still, Elden Ring has a good story. It's just not out in the open like it is in God of War. You actually have to look for it.
But guess what? That's it. I ain't watching no more. I'm done. Ain't nothing else I need to watch. I'm done.
Yeah, and we have yet another person who left the stream out of rage. This shit is just funny as fuck.
Hey yo, so the Game Awards just ended and Elden Ring took Game of the Year.
Quantum, please never record a video like this ever again. You look so unflattering, it's not even funny. It's entirely the camera angle too, because I've seen other pictures of you from what people have sent me, like the one of you playing the guitar. Holy shit, bro's actually kind of fine, I'm not gonna lie. Dude's fucking jacked. I can't show you the pictures because I'm pretty sure that's like doxing, but take my word for it. But yeah. Please, move the camera up just like a little bit, because you look like a fucking chicken nugget right now.
And I'm gonna say this right now. I don't know how a game that didn't have any memorable characters that anybody could bond with, any, you know, emotional story or anything like that beats out games that had that.
Why the fuck do games need story? That's the thing everyone keeps bringing up as to why God of War should have won. Well, God of War had a better story. Yeah, and that's why it won Best Narrative. This ain't the fucking Oscars, dude, despite how desperately you want the Game Awards to be that. And even still, even if this was the fucking Oscars, God of War would not have a snowball's chance in hell against genuine fucking masterpieces in storytelling from this year. Like Everything Everywhere All at Once and Nope. Sit the fuck down.
And it was like the only thing this game had was difficulty, and if you add an easy mode, half the player base would disappear, but okay, whatever, yeah, that's Game of the Year. Let's see what happens in 2023. How many of these Souls players will still be playing that game?
I mean, like 35,000 people are playing it right now, and I still need to get back into it so I can actually fucking finish the game, so honestly, I'd assume quite a bit, and honestly, the same could be said for God of War Ragnarok. You said yourself in your review, Ragnarok is mostly a one and done game that nobody's gonna play through a second time, and that is one of the few things you said that I actually agreed with. Elden Ring at least has a lot of replay value with all the different builds you can do, so there's actually a pretty strong chance Elden Ring will have more players a year later than God of War will, but I still have no clue how that comes down to saying how good a game is. Reminds me of the Twitch numbers equals success argument from all the way back when Halo Infinite was about to drop.
Probably fucking zero, but okay, let's play the game. And you know what? Take your victory laps, have your fun, whatever, Elden Ring Game of the Year, but we all know what happened, man. It ain't really a Game of the Year. Like, nobody's gonna be playing that game. Bro, the game has already lost traction. It's already losing players.
I mean, yeah, but again, it's like 10 months old. It's not an MMO or anything, so I don't know why the fuck that matters. It's a mostly single-player game. Yeah, there's some multiplayer elements, but it's mostly just meant to be played single-player. Why the fuck are you even bringing up player counts?
I guarantee you, the further we get down the years, it's just not gonna be what people are expecting. It's not gonna continue that same energy, bro. But hey, enjoy your game, have fun with it, but I ain't with it.
Yeah, you could just tell this entire video was just Quantum seething in his seat, that his past once again was coming back to haunt him, and to make another video to hopefully get some easy clicks, which as always, I respect the hustle. And finally, for our worst reaction of the night, we have the amazing Lucas. He was dead set on Elden Ring just not winning Game of the Year, even had a stream titled saying, "Let's watch Elden Ring lose Game of the Year." So imagine his reaction in your head right now. How bad could it be when he saw Elden Ring win? I'll give you a couple seconds, just think. Yeah. Whatever fucked up scenario you have in your head right now, I guarantee you the real one is way worse. So let's just jump into this shit. I recorded like 20 minutes of footage because that's how fucking crazy this dude gets, so I'm gonna have to condense this down a shit ton.
Of the year winner is Elden Ring.
Yeah, all the people just leaving the stream earlier, bro took it to the next level. Bro got out of his fucking seat from how pissed off he was. But just wait, it gets better.
I knew they were gonna do some bullshit, bruh. I knew they were gonna do some bullshit, bruh. I knew they were gonna do some bullshit, bruh. Bruh, I knew they were gonna do some bullshit, bruh.
Thank you so much.
Bruh, get the fuck out of here. This game does not deserve any fucking Game of the Year, fam. What are we talking about? This is the goofiest shit ever. I'm about to end the stream. I don't want to see anything. I'm just hoping Spider-Man will maybe show up.
Bro, you were expecting Spider-Man to show up? It's a fucking awards show where they barely show any cool announcements. I mean, this year they had Death Stranding 2, but I really just couldn't give less of a fuck about that shit. The most the major companies reveal at the Game Awards is usually like a fucking DLC or something. Like this year with Horizon Forbidden West, or in 2018 with the Persona 5 Smash announcement. That was probably the most hype Game Awards announcement I've seen, the Persona 5 Smash one. But seriously, lower your fucking expectations, Lucas.
Elden Ring 10 members, shut up. From software, fuck some from software, shut up.
Bro is so mad he can't even fucking talk right now. You see what I mean? This is like by far the best reaction to this shit.
And last but least, Mr. George R. R. Martin, who created the great mythos for this game.
Bruh, it's rigged. It's fucking rigged. Look at that. Nobody's even excited. Everyone like...
Bro's treating this shit like it's the fucking election. That's funny as fuck.
Get the fuck off the stage, bro. Boo! Boo! Boo!
I can tell you've never touched boobs.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Zulu says, I told you, bro, God of War was winning way too much. That's what they do. They make a game win all the other awards and then give it to the other one. They did that with Red Dead Redemption.
I'm really relieved. And this might not be the, light thing to say at the, on the occasion of the receiving the GOTY award, but I haven't made up my mind.
Lucas, you cannot be judging other people on their fucking grammar. Do you know how many records we have on you just fucking up simple elementary grade grammar? Like, it's in the hundreds at this point.
Create even more interesting games than this one.
Oh, shut the fuck up. To create even more interesting games than this one. Get the fuck out of here, guy. What? There's nothing interesting about your game. There's no story.
What did I just say? They always it's always with the fucking story. They can never bring up anything else. It's just the fucking story. Oh, there's no story. There's no story. Who the fuck cares? It's a game. It doesn't need a story. I've had to repeat this point like 8 times in this video already, because that's all their fucking arguments are. Oh, there's no story. There's no... Who the fuck cares? Oh, why do I do this to myself?
There's no character, there's no plot.
That's just 2 other ways of saying that there's no story. Come on, come up with like something original, dude, please.
This is racist.
Oh my god, please, no. Are you seriously about to go all crazy conservative on us?
This is anti-American, bruh.
Lucas, why are you watching this? You're missing Fox News.
Probably sending terroristic threats or something, I don't know.
Bro, the fuck? What the fuck? Bro's literally getting so pissed that a game won at a bullshit award show that he's now resorting to being fucking racist. Lucas for real needs to just like chill the fuck out. I think him getting cucked by the Game Awards is giving him PTSD from the time he actually got cucked by like his girlfriend or something.
Yeah, LA my nuts in your mouth, Jeff Keighley.
Bro is so mad he can't even make a fucking D's nuts joke make sense anymore.
Worst game awards I've ever seen.
Again, are you kidding me? Worse than the one where fucking Last of Us 2 won over Doom Eternal? Or Overwatch won over fucking Doom 2016? Oh my god, these shows have been so shit lately. It's just finally nice to see something actually end up being kind of funny.
The gameplay is the same we've always had it. What, because they added an ox that we can now jump with? Fuck off.
No, it's because they actually like have a solid open world compared to like literally any other open world game that's come out, except for maybe Breath of the Wild. But even Breath of the Wild is kind of follows the same open world formula. But yeah, that's the main thing everyone loves to suck off about Elden Ring. And it's also really fair because it's a really good open world.
They gave it to the dweebs, bruh. The fucking incels. They were like, well, we gotta appease the incels or we're gonna get hate.
Why would they be afraid of incels? They already pissed a shit ton more off when they gave the Game of the Year award to Last of Us 2 back in 2020. They obviously didn't give a fuck then. Why would they now? And no, that's not me calling the people that don't like The Last of Us 2 incels. It's me saying, in general, if you're getting pissed off over an award show, you need to do something with your life. Please.
This is fucking China propaganda. That's all this is, bruh.
But Elden Ring isn't even made in China. It's made in Japan. What fucking game is made in China? I seriously can't think of one. Also, Sony is also based in Japan. So one could say that God of War winning all those awards is also, in your words, quote unquote, China propaganda. What the fuck is this shit, man?
This is just China trying to take over, bruh. Trying to take over the country.
No, I swear to God, this is literally the same fucking energy as the rant with the fucking lady sitting on the toilet and sharding while ranting about how Trump needs to save her.
President Trump, if you see this, please save us. I don't even see our American flag anymore. Biden is talking with some kind of crazy flag. This is America. This is our land.
This is foreign interference. That's what the fuck this is. Foreign interference at its best. That's what this is. If you're an American, you should be against foreign interference, okay? We had foreign interference in the election. We had foreign interference in the Game Awards.
Oh my God, please no. Aren't you the same bitch who got mad at The Last of Us 2 when it had gay people in it because it was quote unquote bringing politics into gaming? And now you're comparing the Game Awards to the fucking 2020 election? Who the fuck is politicizing gaming now?
The Biden administration, what is Joe Biden doing? What is he doing, man?
You know what, guys? I've been keeping this all a secret from you guys, but I was actually at the Game Awards, and I saw Joe Biden and Jeff Keighley sneak into a back room right before the Game Awards start, and then Joe Biden started fondling Jeff Keighley's balls and whispered in his ear telling him to give Elden Ring the Game of the Year award. I know, it sounds insane, but it's the truth.
What the fuck is Joe Biden doing? Where's the FBI? We need the FBI to look into this, bruh. Somebody tweet at the FBI. Look into the Game Awards.
I mean, they looked into the fucking GTA hack, so honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even put it past them.
Look at that. That's pain in his eyes, bruh. That's pain in his eyes.
I don't know, man. From my perspective, it looks like he's just getting really good head.
We need to help this man. Clearly, there's pain in his eyes. I don't know what happened, bruh. I don't know what's going on, but we need to pray for Jeff Keighley.
And pray the gays away, too.
Huh? It's only game? Why do you have to be mad? Bitch, what? What are you talking about? I'm not mad. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that while you go on fucking rants about the Biden administration on a stream about the fucking Game Awards.
Although you should be mad that foreign interference happened in the Game Awards. That's what you should be mad at, okay? Anyone who's happy at this clearly doesn't like America.
Yeah, no, honestly, I fucking hate this shithole of a country. It's just filled with so many dumbasses. I really wish I could leave to a different country for college, where there's some actual fucking normal human beings, but I don't feel like learning a new language, and I sure as hell do not have the money to go to school in a foreign country.
K.Cole says, no, Lucas, don't give Xbox free content. They can have the free content. This is for Xbox.
Well, there you have it. He said it, not me. But yeah, that was a solid 30 fucking minutes of Salt, and there had to be like at least 15 minutes of Lucas's stream highlight that I just cut out to not make this video like 40 minutes long. No, that's coming next week or whenever the fuck I feel like making that Synthetic Man God of War video. Not gonna lie, I really wish they would have done like a La La Land Moonlight Oscars disaster, but with the Game Awards where they say God of War wins, and then they say they made a mistake and give it to Elden Ring, cause just that would show the absolute hypocrisy of these motherfuckers when they start losing their shit out of joy and start saying shit like get fucked Xbox, but then Jeff Keighley comes out and says, oh, there's been a mistake, and it turns out Elden Ring won, and then they go back to wanting to fucking shoot themselves. But yeah, the Game Awards this year, best one by far, actually funny as fuck, and provided enough salt to feed me for a month. Also, again, Sonny Soljic is just so fucking fine. I'm actually in love with that man. But anyways, make sure to like and subscribe, join my Discord, follow my Twitter. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.
What are you going to do?